Strength in numbers. Meanwhile, information being key. Navi starting to get ahead of this execute. Took a little while to get that smoke grenade out for Big, and that little bit of extra timing is what has afforded Navi to completely clear out tunnels. Alexi peeking the side and confirming, yeah, it's all here. I can see them. And as they... I'm looking at an R8. JL has an R8.
Oh, hell yeah.
For sure. He's outside of the doorway.
Oh, and he got a kill. Oh. Another one.
What? Oh, what? For the first time in competitive play, it's a 3-4 frags off the R8.
This is in honor of Snacks. Is that what we're seeing, JL? The R8 fade with the 4K looking for the ace. Searson giving his life away to make sure that this just doesn't happen. But it's still the round taken away.
This can't be real.
Ooh.
That clip right there is going to fuel
a generation of degeneracy.
So many trolls. The troglodytes have found their idol. They've found their legend. Long live JL. Bit's gonna hold on to long control. Searson's killing his teammates and Alexi's spraying them all away. 3 kills thanks to the Molotov. Easy does it, Navi. I'm getting flashbacks to the Mirage game. Gone.
Hey guys, R8's pretty good. That's what you gotta tell your teammates.
Insane.
And it's actually not that it isn't strong. It's just such unorthodox Counter-Strike weapon. The way that it works. Oh, man.
It just goes against everything that's supposed to be.
Yeah. I bet Vinny's used it. I know Snacks actually used to use it.
Yeah, but none of them have done that.
No.
Bits ahead of the cat support here of Alexi B, so he'll be taking a glance behind the fire. Oof, gets away from him. Tabson gonna find opening kills here in round 5. Oh, solid damage off of the utility from Catwalk. Alexi gonna fall back into the site. So the goofs and gaffs and laughs are over. Big took their early beating. Where's this man advantage get them? They let Wonderful get into this position. Oh, and he's working with the op. This is problematic. Oh, dude, he slipped in mere seconds before they start swinging for him. Now, this time he's tagged. A pop back up could be dangerous. Oh, Searson tries to go before the molly lands.
They let him leave?
Thinking he would run. He does eventually start to dip. JDC turns around, holds it, and Wonderful's gonna let them finally get out from tunnels. 6 seconds, just barely putting that down in time. And JDC confirming the rotation here of EMF.
Oh,
Frag grenade could have killed JDC, but he repositions well. And down goes Crimbo now. 1 bullet will get the job done in either direction.
What does he think that JDC is gonna try to do? He's waiting out this option. Of course, now JDC could be back at the site. But we're past the point where, you know, this play is the perfect spot to be really here for JDC. Hard to clear, very far away, very safe. Did that with no armor, right? So it had to be right on the head.
That's crazy. This game doesn't make sense. Counter-Strike's going crazy. Get out long at least, Big, but JDC wants a little action, and he peeks into Wonderful. Way too comfortable on that angle. Smoke grenade ahead of the pack. We've seen this round before, but Alexi knows what's coming. Stack up along the wall, so he sprays through it and takes Regon down by 3/4 his health. And as long as Bit's got him locked in that doorway, this is a tough one for Big to unravel.
Yeah, especially because they won't be saving anything. I mean, they might not get chased down in the pit, so there's that. Honestly, our big... They have one smoke, but, like, this is just such a low odds round. They're coming. We're talking about no flashbang here.
That's crazy. tabseN smoke. It'll go down now. Wonderful. If he peeks all the way out, he'll be met by searson. JL's going to go through off the flash. Turns around for a double. And tabseN taps into Emek. Good clean kills. Looking for a little bit more. Wonderful's been just so hidden behind this box. No way. tabseN knows he could smell him, but Wonderful just keeps his head beat. Guess what? We could be mirroring that result right here, right now. We are par for the course for a repeat occurrence between these two teams. They get up cat fast, though. This is looking like something different. Wonderful. Ooh, he's falling back. They're coming through, but he's ready for the first. Oh, the flashes pop all around. He's got a player on ramp and one car. So if the rest of the big pack comes, there's plenty of rifles here to deal with all this. tabseN's unable to find anybody yet. There it is, catching Emek, but that gives just enough time for Wonderful to reposition ahead of searson 2. And that's 3 frags from the op of Navi. With the last man now revealed, Crimbo falls to 6. 1v4, no bomb possession.
You telling me Crimbo couldn't have made that call?
Dunked on as Navi find 8 yet again. All of big, but if you're going for jump shots on Crimbo, he's gonna post a 3K. And now suddenly Navi have to deal with some limitations, so we'll see if their lackadaisical play comes back to haunt them. JDC, frag grenade actually bounces off the top step, exits the tunnels.
All right, we got Alexi with the call now that a kill comes down on a round where they've got half the stuff they need. Smokes and flashes are going to change hands. Can't really go into a full default. It's going to be some kind of B split or just full-on B hit. Looks like they'll get the lurk in place for Imma. Full intention of winning this round. JDC assisted on the push. This could be dangerous.
Molotov's burning pit. Yes, sir.
Nice find.
They'll find him, expose him, topple him in the open. Now it's this battle of the scopes down the depths of tunnel, but all the while, Crimbo getting active on long. Does timing favor him here? He's already got 2 players climbing up cap, but that bomb, it's the bomb on the scout that really matters. And guess what? Crimbo's got it. Taps him in the back of the head. It'll force Navi to move back 2v4. They've got no smoke, so they can't transition into the B split. They know it's going to be a desperate attempt to try and run it at A. And they kind of hesitated slightly, so Crimbo certainly going to be able to get back into position to try and help tabseN, who seemingly doesn't need much help. He drops 1 himself, and everybody's here for big. That's 6 with 7.
Tunnels and catching another push. Oh my goodness. That was close. It really just hung out for another try.
Lands the shot, but not rewarded. Goes for the dunk, but it's going to bounce off the wall, and JL starts to size up the possibility of the mid-hit. Bomb left tunnels. Up on the smoke. Yeah, JDC gives away a glimpse of it. JL catches Regon off as he didn't think he'd be out the doors. Good on searson to trade back to kick off the 2v4.
Alexi almost gets caught by the tail end of that fire, and Imma is onto something. Beautiful pre-aim.
tabseN running, so Emek just puts that crosshair exactly where it has to be. Great example of how he visualized the route, and Alexi B door stuffs searson. That is Navi right back on track. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Force buy out of him. We haven't, unfortunately, seen searson scout do all too much.
That's the Connor curse.
I love the taste of my own words. And the sound of my own voice. Bit dropped on long. There's a bomb outside of the doorway too, so even with 2 players starting to take over the A site, it's a long road back. Still, catching one off guard, tabseN and his teammates stuck on the corner of the wall. Smoke goes down to secure the exit.
They don't go back and get that bomb, but they have to.
And at least the CTs, for Navi's sake, have yet to find that bomb. They themselves not pushing out the doors yet. Down goes Regon.
CT's continuing to find way to fall off, but they don't know, again, because of the bomb, they just think it's eventually going to be an A hit, so they're still attracted to this point, which is creating all these timings, and that could be it for Big.
They get 2 opening kills, but they're just playing a different game, assuming that bomb was surely going to go down. It's not the case. It's fun and games for Navi yet again. Tell us how you feel.
How is it going to be different this time?
It's not. It's just not. It's just not going to be different.
Technically, you're the only one who made a statement. So.
Such a fence sitter.
I was just asking questions.
Oh, I'm just asking questions. Just you do your own research, man. No, but actually do that. Bit. Here we go. He lets him rip. So does Wonderful.
Oh, wait, just forgot about it.
Back down underneath. Imez here to help. Let's just hope it gets closer. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about the outcome, Mohan. We said it. It's all about improving. They just need to improve as time goes on.
And in those rounds, there was some interesting play, some good individual levels somewhat, but overall outclassed and what we expected.
Nope.
Okay.
Not allowed. They thought they'd get away with that, but JL's position perfect to counter the window climb. Nades in case the T had stuck around. Good thing Regon repositioned. But still very difficult to get anything going here in middle. Smokes pop at a minute 10.
Saw how many times a Palace walkout just killed them when they were playing the A site on their CT side. And here on Navi, as you can see, the attention from Sandwich to this exact position. Jail has the cross onto Cat. If they're going to try to fight into it, Regon won't get his, so they're going to be forced into the A split. Of course, JDC is here. This is what they wanted.
Good kill from tabseN. Eman knows he's walking up that staircase in a second. Smoke starts to fade, and he tracks him down in with the double kill. Oof, almost the third, but JDC able to hit the ground, only to be toppled by the Deagle. Navi, 3-0 start.
Solid round overall, one inside of middle.
Openly admit, like, yeah, we didn't practice. We're going to use this event to do so. And those teams usually end up at the showdown, which is their punishment, but it's their choice. Wonderful punishing seres:sn for a bit of a late swing out top middle. Gave him great timing to get into position, supported by JL on Cat. And you're going to have JL catwalk, Emed jungle. You know, no matter which direction they go, A, B, mid, you're going to have to deal with one of the 2 showstoppers of Navi. Very nicely timed here, Regon. We started to praise him back on Dust 2 because of the B entries. Well, maybe he's at least going to have that play going for him tonight. Almost catches Ime on the edge of smoke, but Ime is also not alone, and he killed JDC. Great trade out of Wonderful. Unfortunately, tabseN finds himself alone in a 1 versus 3 with at least some time to play.
Decent amount of time had been bought with that exec, and Regon putting so much pressure on Stairs, but they were still finding trades around him. Made it so difficult to do much more than that. So it's a good effort, but right now, tabseN, he might want to go hunt down this kill before he tries to plant, and there's a chance to do so for the exchange of 62 damage. I think Navi will take it, but at least here, it's a chance. Bomb goes down in time. And it goes a little too far, but JL's on that big flank. Hard to read that situation. Navi win another. They will be on fire with 5 straight.
Status report. Both Ime and JL up to 7 frags already. Each shooting for 23 and 22.
At the end of the day, Xanteros was really good.
And nowadays, Eternal Fire and just Turkish Counter-Strike are arguably in a better place.
Yeah, at least there's something. At least got one more national team that way. Eternal Fire have been a really kind of standout thing in recent Counter-Strike memory.
Just because of their history in Counter-Strike, you'd hope it'd be one of the German teams to be able to thrust themselves up onto the world stage, but yeah, I'm not going to complain about Turkey being in there. That one's a little more exotic.
We all rely on kebab.
Yeah, cool to see as well a new country emerge as Counter-Strike's versions go on. Alexi B to keep his head down. No bench play for you, Searson. And the exit also kind of stuffed. Regon's looking like the best piece of Big at the moment on Mirage. Comes in with 2 kills this round. And JDC 1v3 clutch with the bomb down. Let's see what he's got in store for us. Tries to deal with the flanker first. They know he's on this backside of the site, so they'll try to pelt him with util. Nice headshot on Bit, but JL pounces upon it. And that is him at 9 kills. Now, the one thing that could deal with JL and Imez records on Mirage in the last game is that...
Regon.
Excuse me. Nope. Wonderful. He's got 10 frags. Could have been one for Searson. Oh, Bit, that's so confident.
Yeah.
Just peeks into the opper. Speaking of oppers, JL's got one. A double op with pistols in the mix. Emet standing top stairs gets pulled off. Bit, gets gunned down by JDC, who is the second victim of JL's AWP. Him and Wonderful, both at 11 kills, and they send Crimbo spiraling into the 1 versus 3.
And Searson's a little uncomfortable for sure here on Mirage. On the T side so far. It doesn't fit into the improvement conversation, so I'm sorry about that.
It's okay, we can talk about people getting worse.
JL is on pace to meet his record.
Not unless Wonderful breaks them all. Now they've just postured themselves in a great place to improve. Looking for their 3rd round. We get into the Palace peak. The M4 goes down. At least Regon's traded by Emes, so Navi can be happy about that, but there's nobody with him to grab that gun. And Big very quickly emphasizing connector to get into this A site. Surely Emes not able to stop this on his own.
But with him in Palace, that's just such a nuisance position here. They want to expand across the site, but they also want to be careful, watch their flanks. They know a lot of players are going to come in from B. Bomb's going down on the open. No sort of reroute here from Imma. He's just going to wait the smoke out of Palace and approach this way.
A lot of long roads being taken.
Or sorry, Navi are not even going to go for it, it looks like. Or, yeah. Just going to hope that it's an A ramp exit. JL might be the only one that gets some action here.
Regon, the most improved player for Big as they tie their previous round count from the last meeting. And it looks like that one exit's all they're going to get. Still, good chance for Navi to grab a bunch of weapons. Back to top mid. I feel like Ima's really found his groove in these last 2 games of Mirage with just some of the risks he's taking. You know, doesn't seem to be playing in fear of failing.
Yeah.
Always a welcome sign for an improving roster. Window fights all JL. Emat, bottom con's compromised, but he wants this top box player first. Oh, what can he milk from this? There's players bottom mid. Yes, sir! Emat! He sprays down Regon. Now, they don't know about this push out of Crimbo, but it's gone south everywhere else. Poor JDC sitting on 2 HP. And he really doesn't have much to run to. Now, the bomb is also top middle alongside Emes, so of course, you're going to get Alexi coming to play on top of it. But because they don't know about Crimbo, his walk around catwalk, which is slow but certain.
Yeah, they're coming to watch it now because they don't see anybody else.
Yeah, they're wary of him. And they drop him. Nice kill from Alexi B, his 4th of the map, as he has really not been called to do too much. And JDC's 2 health is all that remains here in the hope of Big getting a 4th. 4 rounds in the map total would be the improvement that we were sought after. And, well, they'll have a second half to try and pull it off.
20 seconds left. JDC.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to win the round. Call me a critic, but I just didn't see it. Last casualties, JDC, wonderful. Safe to say they fought tooth and nail for that one. Potentially the one gun round we get out of big CT side. Looking for improvement. We are on course for mirrored score lines in both maps. And that's kind of weird.
Maybe it's just a VOD that we're watching. Same maps, same scores.
Don't spread misinformation on the internet.
That wasn't misinformation, it was disinformation.
Oh. Okay.
I will sleep soundly tonight. Bit will walk out of the A ramp. Regon goes up the ladder.
Just dodge the fire.
Oh, well.
They don't clear him.
Yeah, they don't clear him.
Oh, great chance. Oh, but then they trade back. It was man advantage for a second. Ton of damage done. Should set up JDC, sure enough. And Wonderful's tagged to 18-2, so Op in Searson's hands on Cat, falls back. Bomb is starting to circle around through spawn.
Wait, this is ridiculous because Searson just thinks it's for sure going to be the A side. And Imma, he's selling some kind of fake.
They double peek.
What? Are you serious? He grabs the ledge and spray transfers to the top of connector. The perfect peek from both of those big players. And he takes them out in less than a second.
Oh, Searson, save it. For big sake, save it. For God's sake, save this. 7 seconds. Bomb to be planted. And Searson, a huge health advantage versus a Galil on Wonderful.
Oh, and Wonderful is going towards Sandwich. It's planted default. Will he think?
Oh my God,
there's no way. Dude, that was...
Can't help but laugh.
That was Counter-Strike right there. Perfect peak, but perfect mechanics.
Oh, he's got me blushing. JL down to the underpass. He's got Emet to trade with him. Emet shooting for 23 kills to match the kill count of their last head-to-head, but it looks like Bit's gonna feast. No, sir. Regon just continues to keep it sharp, and Searson's scout betrays him. Emet's got himself 21, max 22 V-taps, and who's about to find the bomb.
We got mirrored score lines?
Yes, sir, in both maps. 13-7, 13-3. Sometimes lightning strikes twice.